The city lights are drawing lines across your sleeping face. A quiet symphony of cars is fading into space. I should get up and catch the last train home before the dawn, but my coat's still on the chair and all my resolve is gone. And I know the reasons, I know the sensible way, but you breathe in and out and I just wanna stay. 'Cause every should and could just loses all its appeal, with a heart that won't heal. When I'm leaving a beautiful lake, I don't mind. It's the sweetest pain, this believing that I finally found what I've tried to find. So let the morning wait, let time be still here in this dark, feeling everything with a heart that won't heal. And I don't want it to heal. You shift and whisper something that the moonlight can't translate. Your hand finds mine in all this dark, like it's remembering its fate. And all the broken pieces I've been carrying for years, they don't feel sharp right now, they just feel quiet here. And the world outside is spinning on its axis, cold and real. But in this room the only truth is how you make me feel. And every lonely road I walk just brought me to your door, with a heart that won't heal. When I'm leaving a beautiful lake, I don't mind. It's the sweetest pain, this believing that I finally found what I've tried to find. So let the morning wait, let time be still here in this dark, feeling everything with a heart that won't heal. And I don't want it to heal. Let the stars forget their places, let the dawn forget its name. I am mapping a new constellation in the way you say my name. This isn't rushing, it's arriving. This isn't breaking, it's alive. So keep this scar forever tender. With you is where this heart resides, with a heart that won't heal from this feeling, this beautiful lake for all time. It's the deepest truth, this believing you're the only sunrise I wanna find. So let the morning wait, let all the mornings wait here in your arms, my everything. With a heart that won't heal, no, I don't want it to heal. I pray it never heals, this heart that won't heal with you. I can't stand a lazy spin. The city lights are dimming thin, and all the words I've ever known seem to scatter overthrown by the quiet space that you fill. A gentle welcome, kinda chill. And I spent so many midnights getting good at saying goodnight, learning to breathe alone. But now I don't wanna learn how to say goodbye, not under the same familiar sky. I just wanna stay right here until the dawn, tracing constellations where your freckles are drawn. Let the world fade out, just leave the phone. I was so used to learning to breathe alone, but your heart beats a rhythm I'm learning by heart instead. You tell a story, voice soft and low, a secret that the pillows know. And in the lamplight's golden sweep, promises we're meant to keep. Don't need saying, they just exist, sealed within your sleepy wrist. And I built a life so careful in a room that felt so peaceful, learning to breathe alone. But you, I don't wanna learn how to say goodbye, not under the same familiar sky. I just wanna stay right here until the dawn, tracing constellations where your freckles are drawn. Let the world fade out, just leave the phone. I was so used to learning to breathe alone, but your heart beats a rhythm I'm learning by heart instead. Let the morning take its time, let the church bells forget to chime. Every breath you steal from me is a gift, and this driftwood safe, this anchor soft, where every almost found its what if, and the lonely lessons finally lift. Oh, never wanna learn and to say goodbye. Let's rewrite the ending of the sky. I just wanna stay right here, watch the dawn, paint your skin with colors that the night has drawn. Let the years roll out, we'll build a home. I was master of learning to breathe alone, but your breath in my lungs is the only song I need. Yeah, your heart beats the rhythm, the only rhythm I'm learning by heart, my love indeed. The city sleeps a silent fading art, but my whole world is right here where you are. I've held my breath 100 lonely nights, just waiting for a moment wrapped in your light. And now it's real, your hand is in my own, a quiet truth I never thought I'd know. So let the clocks forget to turn, let every single candle burn. Tonight I'm not afraid to fall apart, right here in your arms. 'Cause you're the one who tuned the broken strings of my heart. You make each silent, lonely note a brand new start. So stay with me, don't let this melody depart. Just you and me until the dawn begins to paint the dark. You're healing every scar, the symphony you are. You tune the broken strings of my heart. I see my past like shadows on the wall, but when you whisper, all those shadows fall. Your laugh's the rhythm, steady, sweet and kind. A perfect peace I thought I'd never find. So trace the lines of every hurt I've known, and with your touch make everyone a home. And let the stars all lean in close. You're the harbor, I'm the ghost that's finally found its way out of the dark and into your arms. 'Cause you're the one who tuned the broken strings of my heart. You make each silent, lonely note a brand new start. So stay with me, don't let this melody depart. Just you and me until the dawn begins to paint the dark. You're healing every scar, the symphony you are. You tune the broken strings of my heart. I don't need grand gestures, just the space between our breaths. The future's just a sunrise we haven't watched yet. So let this night be endless, let this gentle feeling grow. With every beat a promise that I'll never let you go. You are the only one who tuned the broken strings of my heart. You make my entire history a brand new start. So stay with me forever, let this melody depart. Just you and me from this dawn until the final dark. You're healing every scar, my perfect symphony you are. Yeah, you're the only one, my forever, my new sun. You tune the broken strings. You keep on healing every beautiful broken string. You tune the broken strings of my heart. The city's turning out its lights, a slow and drowsy show. The world is just a quiet hum, a gentle fading glow. I used to dread the coming dark, the empty and the still, but now it's just a canvas that your presence learns to fill. And I don't need a symphony, no grand or sweeping sound, just the rhythm of your breathing as the stars come round. So let the hours melt away, let midnight lose its hold. And 'cause the sweetest song I've ever known is the silence after you. Peace that settles in my bones when there's nothing we must do. Just your hand finding mine in the half-light, and the promise in the air, soft and true. Oh, the loudest feeling in my life is the silence after you. You trace the lines upon my palm like reading history, a future written secretly for no one else to see. The dawn can wait outside the door, a shy and distant guest. Right here is where the universe has chosen us to rest. And I don't need a whispered vow, not yet, or maybe ever. Just this truth we're building in the space we share together. So let the morning take its time, let yesterday unfold. The sweetest song I've ever known is the silence after you. The peace that settles in my bones when there's nothing we must do. Just your is the silence after you. And every fear I carried, every lonely unspent prayers, quieted and answered by the stillness that we share. It's not the lack of noise, it's the fullness I have found. The safest place on earth is in this quiet, hallowed ground. 'Cause the sweetest song I'll ever know is the silence after you. This peace that settles in my bones with every dream we're moving through. From this night until our final sunset hue, through all the laughter that our years will borrow, and every quiet, bright tomorrow, the loudest, deepest truth I'll ever hold is the silence, my love. You're beautiful, my always beautiful silence after you. The city sleeps beneath our windowsill, a quiet world, just you and I are still. Your hand finds mine in this familiar dark, a perfect fit, a steady glowing spark. And in your eyes I see a whole new sky, a place I never have to say goodbye. So let the clocks all stop their turning, let the embers keep on burning for one more hour, one more sigh, before the morning says goodbye. I never wanna be strangers again, no awkward highs, no wondering when I'll see you smile, know your name. After tonight, nothing's the same. Let this be where the ending ends. I never wanna be strangers again. You trace the lines of stories on my palm and whisper fears you're learning to be calm. The moonlight paints a stripe across your cheek, a secret look that makes me too weak to think of any before or after now. You've shown me how, you've shown me how. So let the world stay lost in dreaming, let the silence keep its meaning for one more truth, one more begin before the daylight tumbles in. I never wanna be strangers again, no awkward highs, no wondering when I'll see you smile, know your name. After tonight, nothing's the same. Let this be where the ending ends. I never wanna be strangers again. And if the sun must rise, then let it find us here, tangled in the sheets, in the atmosphere we made. Let every dawn that comes just be a gentle page in a book we're writing, with every kiss a phrase. We're not a fleeting moment, we're a slow burning sun. My forever has only just begun. I never wanna be strangers again, my confidant, my quietest friend. I'll know your soul, I'll know your name. From this night on, everything's changed. Let this be where the ending ends. No, I'll never be strangers with you. Every hello feels brand new for all my days until the very end. I never wanna be strangers again.